What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Would You Watch It Again? The show review for movies, anime, and TV shows. At the end, answer the only question that really matters: would you watch this over again? I'm your host D, and today we're reviewing Creed 3. Let's talk about it. So Creed 3 takes place a few years after the second one, and Adonis has been thriving in both his career and family life. All that changes when a childhood friend comes out of jail and everything gets turned upside down. So Roy, what do you think of the story?
I thought the story was pretty good. Obviously, it's going to be a tale of two friends that meet back up and have a conflict and they got to fight over and all that good stuff. And I thought they did a pretty good job of actually making me care about Jonathan Major's character, Damon. I left towards the end. At the end, I felt that emotional connection. Like, damn, what's going to happen to my man's after this?
Low key, I just feel that too. I was like, damn, are they gonna be friends? I hope they be friends.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this I was kind of worried about the story. I'm worried about this in general because like it's my son's first time ever directing a film, and it's like the ending of a trilogy that was like doing good, but he did the damn thing, bro. I'm not mad at anything he did. You can definitely tell he put his own spin on this. It's
Yep.
way different from the Rocky films. This actually felt like a an Adonis Creed story, not just like a continuation of some Rocky movies.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I knew I was gonna like Jonathan Major's character, but I didn't. I underestimated how much I would like him. So he's just a really fucking good actor.
Yeah, bro. He is just the way he was carrying himself, man. Like I felt that. Like
Mm,
you felt like the intensity. You felt like the swag. Like, bro, this nigga had so much swag when he walked into the
Did
stage, bro. Just walking around like as this guy, like Diamond Dames. Like yeah, no, I felt that.
um one thing I thought, what do I want to say? One thing about the story I didn't like is like, damn, bro, you were world champion, and now like you got all this like, did he win? I don't understand if did he do more fights after that one fight, or did
No,
he?
he was one. His record now is 1-1.
That's so funny.
But like they even, I liked how like it was ridiculous, but they even talked about how ridiculous it was in the moment, and then they did a callback to prior Rocky films. Like, well,
Yeah,
look, Rocky was never even supposed to get his fight. You know what I'm
true.
saying? But you, someone took a chance on the underdog, and something crazy happened, and like and it was like those like the only other fight, and people do actually do cupcake fights. Like cupcake fights do happen, especially when like a big like main event cancels. You just grab a cupcake, beat on them, get ready for the next big fight. But instead, you know, you saw what happened.
Yeah. um. Also, I didn't believe that one dude was even in the same weight class as Jonathan Major. The Hispanic dude. There's no way in hell
Yeah,
these things in the same weight class,
yeah.
bro.
I don't even understand. I mean, you got 5'9" heavyweights. Him
Yeah.
and Michael B. Jordan about 5'9", so I don't even know what they are in the film. But
One thing I liked about Jonathan Major's character is like, yo, he was doing like some blocking that I've never seen people do in like boxing, where he's like blocking like this. I was
yeah,
like, oh, that shit. I don't know what that's from an anime or something like that. That shit was
it's a
kind of
different
fire.
style, some different styles. And I mean, like Michael B. Jordan said he was inspired by different animes, Fighting Hippo,
Oh,
Naruto.
that
He
reminds me, son.
yeah, I know.
He pulled the move, and I told you, say if he pulled that move, I'm a fucking like start. I did. I literally, he did the jump, and I stood up in my clap. I was like, my nigga, son.
Yeah, this man hit a whole Dempsey roll to start like it's so clean too. Like I was the anime like in general, like the fights were really dope. Like it was I don't know if I've ever seen somebody do them like that exactly with the CGI and the slow mo and like I feel like the other fights in Creed were pretty good, but like I don't know, maybe it was close in IMAX or something. But
I know I felt the same way 'cause I saw it in like standard, and I was like, oh, like when they're in the ring, I feel like these things get switched to like crazy cameras because it's like crazy HD and really really good. Like even when like the slow motion shots, like he's like going like this and he like was tagging them. I was like, this looks really good. Even like the CGI part, when like they were like the final match and
yeah,
like the cage pulled up and everything like that, it was good. They did a good
yeah,
ass job, bro.
he did a good ass job, man. Somebody was like, just it's cinema. He didn't make a movie; he made cinema. And I mean,
Okay.
like, gassing him, but like low key, like it was definitely a different feel from a typical sports movie. Like they actually kind of like tried to minimize the sports parts of
Yeah,
it. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like the training, the fights, like these were like kind of minimized, and you're trying to focus more so on like the character interactions and just how the characters intertwine with each other. Like one of the weird to that one weird thing was like how Jonathan Major's character was like really cool with Michael B. Jordan's wife.
oh yeah,
Like yeah, like like he could read her. You know what I'm saying? He knew everything about it. Was I don't know. It's just different. Then he also said, "I'm gonna take her from you." So that was wild.
it was. He plays a good villain.
Oh yeah.
This is his second villain role that
I
I've
don't even consider
seen.
him a villain in this. It's not even a villain to me.
He's not. I mean, he's not. But like, he's a like antagonist of the movie.
Yeah, definitely antagonist. But that's why even at the end, Michael B. Jordan's like, "It's not your fault, man. Like it's not. It's the system. The villain is the system. Like
Yeah,
that's what happened. The man had a ton of potential, and instead of seeing that through, he was sitting in jail for 18 years.
that was wild. What do you think of like Tessa Thompson and their daughter, um, like their acting?
I thought it was cool. Definitely a different vibe. I mean, obviously, I don't know how often I've seen sign language in movies,
Mm.
but it definitely. I don't want to like people are saying like pandering, and all that good stuff. But I'm pretty sure this has always been part of the films.
It has. Tessa
Like
Thompson was like I guess half deaf or something,
yeah.
and
So
then
I
in
mean,
the last movie they showed a baby was like going to be deaf.
yeah, everything it all made sense. They did a really good job, and I'm sure if they have anybody from like the sign language community speaking about the movie, I'm sure I'm of the opinion that they did everything really well.
True, 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 true. Anything else in the
So,
movie you can
uh,
want to speak on?
I I want to see more. I wish it was longer.
It was short. It
It
was
was 2.5, like 220, I think.
nah, an hour and like 54 or something like that.
Really?
I have it up right here.
But I mean, regardless, like they could have fleshed out things more, for sure. Um,
hour
I kind of
56.
wish hour 56. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, yeah, no, 2.5 hours. This should have been 2.5 hours for sure.
Yeah, I feel like it
And
should have been longer.
I know it's tough because it's a sports movie. It's like you're trying to like appeal to a large crowd, but like if you're gonna go this full cinematic route, like I want the whole experience. I want the fight to be longer. Um,
I think they cut some scenes out actually.
I believe it. I wouldn't be surprised, but I mean, like they weren't like fucked up towards the end. You know what I mean? Like they were just kind of like beat up,
Nah,
but
he was definitely more fucked up in like their other Creed movies.
like I would like him if it's. He said he was pulling from anime. Like, give me some like, you know what I'm saying? Like knock to the floor like multiple times. Like give me some real Ippo shit. Because in Ippo, that man gets fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Like, and he brings him
Homeboy is
down.
more fucked up in like the first fight than he was in the last fight with Creed.
So
Um, one thing I know, yeah, I know they definitely cut some scenes in the trailer. Uh, Adonis goes to jail. There's definitely a jail scene.
there's a jail scene. They're probably smart to cut that out.
Yeah, they definitely cut that out. So yeah, it's definitely supposed to be longer. I wish it was longer. Maybe we'll get my man's director's cut. That'd be kind of dope.
Yeah, director's cut would be lit. Yeah.
So what would you watch this again?
Yeah, I would watch it again. I would definitely want to see all three of these movies, you
Back to
know,
back.
back to back. Like, give me the full context. And like, I never really seen the Rocky films either,
I
so
never seen them.
I could, if one day I ever really wanted to go back, maybe they'd like remaster it again. I don't know, like go all the way back. But the Rocky films are even longer.
Yeah, the longer shit.
But yeah, see it all in action and then just get the feel. Because I feel I was missing the vibe. Like I wish I was more connected to the characters emotionally before I got to the third movie because it's been so long since I seen the second one. But like when his mom passes away, right?
Mm,
Like that doesn't hit me as hard as it probably would have if I had seen the other two recently.
I feel that. I would definitely watch this again. Michael B. Jordan, doing his thing. I know it's crazy hard to direct a movie. It's probably even harder to direct a movie that you're also starring in. Um, he did one hell of a good job. It feels like a movie that I would have made because like I mean I don't know if you noticed, but he had the Naruto in the background when he was like
Mm-hmm.
in his room. I was like, I like the little like nods to animation like that. Like he made the movie for the nerds, and I appreciate it. You got the Frieza punch in there from like Dragon Ball Z. When Jonathan Majors punch him in the stomach.
the liver shot.
Yeah, he punched him in like he showed like the back or whatever. Like, yeah, it's from I think it's from Dragon Ball Z. But yeah, I would definitely watch this over again. The trilogy is good. I think each movie got progressively better. I like that they brought back. I like that this didn't have Rocky in it because Rocky's story is over. But I did like they brought back Drogo, and like they like they're sparring now. That's
Yeah.
so yeah. If you haven't seen this, you're definitely missing out. Go check it out. If you have seen it, watch it again.